So today I'm going to be doing the official review on my channel for the Lash Accelerator Endless from Rimmel, and this is in the shade Black. Usually when I get Rimmel mascaras, I tend to go for Extreme Black. This is the Scandaleyes, which is one of my favorite mascaras by them, and my all-time favorite mascara from Rimmel is the Max Flash Volume. So, this one is geared towards lengthening, and let me read the actual official description. I'm going to the Influenster page, and this is the about this product. It says, the new Lash Accelerator Endless Mascara stretches your lashes beyond the limits for instantly longer and remarkably stronger lashes. With the Grow Lash complex of prosopil, keratin, and antioxidants, lashes are conditioned day after day. After 30 days of use, lashes appear longer, stronger, and more numerous. The lash catching brush gives you perfect separation for a clump-free result, and the new microfiber formula allows lashes to stay flexible, never stiff or brittle. Okay, so this mascara isn't actually like throwing out crazy wild claims like usually mascaras do. Okay, it's not giving you the types of claims where you're like, this is totally lying, you know, but this actually is a really, really good lengthening mascara. I've not found a mascara that lengthens as much as this does. I would say mine are just average lashes. Let me see if I can try to turn on this light. Let me get up in here. As you can tell, my lashes are not super, there we go. You might be able to see it like that. My lashes are not the shortest lashes ever, but they are not the longest lashes by any means. This gives my lashes the appearance of false lashes, and everybody stops and asks me, are my lashes extensions or are they real? I have to say it's the mascara. So I'm actually going to apply this for you all, how I would normally apply it day to day. Okay, let's start off with the packaging though. The packaging is in this beautiful neon-y, greeny yellow with black, and that's exactly what it looks like. Okay, and I like that you can actually hear it click, so you know that your cap is actually on and secure. Okay, and then we have these small bristles, which is really, really ideal and great for getting the smallest of lashes and actually extending and lengthening them as well. The actual brush, I would say, is flexible, but not bendy to the point where it's hard to control. You still have a lot of control where the brush is concerned. So I like to look down into a mirror, or I like to look up into the mirror. But what I do is I start at the base and kind of not wiggle, but just make sure you get all of those very, very bottom lashes right close to this lash line coated. And now I'm kind of the type of person that likes to blink as you're swiping upward. I find that this actually helps curl your lashes, so that that way you don't have to actually damage your lashes by curling them with an actual curler, unless yours are super, super stick straight. Now I'm going to make sure I get those outer lashes under control. And I like to kind of sweep my mascara outward and then upward. Okay? Now once I have a coat just like that, as you can tell, significantly longer, then I just kind of like to fix them just a little bit. Make sure they're in the angle I want them in. And then just go to town on the outer ones. Just so I can get a nice little swoop at the end. So that way they're a little bit cattier on the outside corner like that. This is just a normal day eye for me. It looks very, very seductive, very flirty with the outer part, more winged like. I mean, don't get me wrong, the inner corner ones are still super, super long as well, but I really like that nice flick this provides, and it gives it like that nice little fanned out shape that a lot of people look for in false lashes. So now I'm going to re-dip, but make sure you get a lot of it off. I've been playing with this mascara a lot in finding different ways to apply it, and my first impression, when I first apply a mascara for the first time, I like to see what it's all about. So I apply a lot of it, and I like to see how far I can get it before it starts clumping. And it took a lot of mascara to get it clumping. I mean like 6 coats of mascara to get this baby to clump, because it does not clump, and it does really, really good at separating. It makes your lashes appear fuller and longer. So I'm going to go to the bottom lashes, which my bottom lashes are the ones I have the most trouble with because they're super sparse in some areas and they are missing in length in a lot of areas. So what I like to do is I like to look to the side like this. I have my mirror on this side. I like to look to the side and just kind of wiggle. And then just kind of flick it up right on that bottom part. Don't run it through the whole bottom of the lash, but just at the very tips so that it can get a little bit of length. And then just work it back downward. Now to get the most outer parts, I like to turn I rotate my wand back outward, and I just really get those outer puppies, just like that. This brush is tapered, which is why, if not, like I would have just kept on going like this, but it's easier to do it with the point, and since the point is a little bit thinner, and there we go. Those are the bottom lashes. Now let's go back to this eye. And as you can tell, there's a significant difference in the way my eye appears. It just looks a lot brighter, more awake on this side, you see. Mascara changes the whole appearance of an eye really, really quickly. Now, this is my top secret recipe for enormously full and amazing lashes. Now I'm going to reach out and grab another Rimmel product, and this is one I actually bought on my own. The other one was sent to me by Influenster, but this is my Max Flash Volume, and like I've mentioned before, this is my favorite Rimmel product until that one came along, because I feel like that one's just so much more useful for a daily look, and it's just so much faster. Right now I was actually applying it on camera, so it took me a little while so that I don't bump into my actual laptop that's sitting in front of me, but yeah, so that one's just more practical for everyday use. You get a really, really good result without having to try as hard. But now I'm going to show you my nighttime dramatic lashes. So I'm going to run it from the bottom. And I find that the way I apply mascara as well, I don't need to tightline my upper lash line because I kind of coat the roots so well with this technique. You look down into a mirror and you really, really, really get up in those baby lashes. And now since we already have a lot of mascara on the outer part, applying more out there is just going to extend it more and make it look even fuller out there. So and like I said, I kind of like blink into my mascara wand, and that really helps curling, because I mean I don't curl my eyelashes and they look super, super curly, and that's one way if you don't have super straight eyelashes, that you can curl them without actually going in and damaging them with a curling, what's a curling machine thing? An eyelash curler. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to apply some wiggle downward. Be careful not to go super harshly on the bottom, because if you do, they get tangled into the brush and then you pull them and then that's when they start grouping up together and it looks really unattractive. So when you wiggle, be sure not to try to tangle them in together. So wiggle them and keep them separate. Again, now we're going to twist our wrist that way. And then we're all done. Look at how gorgeous those bottom lashes look. They look very fake, like extension-like. I'm going to insert a picture right here. Those two mascaras together are just pretty much perfection. The lower lashes are what astounds me the most. Look at how gorgeously full those are. Full, not clumpy, not brittle looking. The thing I love the most about the Lash Accelerator Endless is the fact that it's a lengthening formula, but it does not flake on you. A reason why I prefer volumizing mascaras is because by the end of the day, I know those aren't going to flake on me. What I am assuming is the reason some mascaras flake is because some mascara companies, I don't know if Rimmel did this to some of their mascaras. I mean, I've never tried a lengthening mascara from Rimmel except for, I've never tried another mascara from Rimmel except for the Max Splash and the Scandaleyes. But part of the reason why I don't really like lengthening mascaras is because by the end of the day, I have tons and tons of flakes at the bottom, under my eye, and over my cheekbone. And it's so gross because it leaves you with little stubby lashes, and sometimes you can actually see your real lashes, like, kind of at the very tip, and you're just like, ugh, that totally defeated the purpose because it'll come out, like, in little tubes. I hate those tubey mascaras. I hate, like, lengthening mascaras in general because of that reason. This one I wore for a 12-hour shift, or not a 12-hour shift. I was a 10-hour shift. I had a 2-hour lunch break because I was there from 11 to 11. So, it lasted a full day of work, which usually doesn't happen with lengthening mascaras. Like I said, it has the tendency, like some mascaras add fibers to lashes so that when you build it up, it leaves little particles at the end and those extend. And every time you pass over it, it just kind of keeps on extending and extending. Again, I'm not sure if this is the way this mascara works, but maybe it's not, and that's the reason it doesn't flake on me like other lengthening mascaras do. So now I'm going to go in and apply on this eye, now that I took my pictures and everything, so that I could look semi-normal for the rest of the review. Okay, so the final verdict on this mascara is that I am absolutely head over heels in love with it. My eyelashes are the weirdest eyelashes, and they're so uneven, and this one evenly coats all of them and makes them appear like they're all in the same length group, which they're not. I have some missing gaps and all of that stuff, and this evens out my mascara and my eyelashes, and they look fake. And now we're going to go into the lengthening properties of this mascara. This mascara is said to, after 30 days, increase your length and all that stuff. Like I said, I have not been using it for a full 30 days, but after a week and a half, almost 2 weeks of using this, I think it's been 2 weeks, after a couple of weeks of using it, I have noticed that my eyelashes have not been falling. Let me turn on this light again. Is that weird? Okay. I have noticed that my eyelashes have been falling out a lot less than they usually do. When I go to take off my mascara, my eyelashes tend to kind of get plucked out on accident. I don't I try not to tug at my eye area at all, but sometimes there's just areas in my eyelashes and sometimes on my actual lid that have a really, really hard time removing product. So, I accidentally tug off some eyelashes, or sometimes I'll rub my eyes and some eyelashes will fall out. Since I've been wearing this mascara, it might just be me, I don't know, but I have noticed that my eyelashes have been falling out less after using this mascara. I haven't noticed any growth, like actual like length, but I haven't noticed anything super significant to the point where I'm like, oh my god, you all need to go get this because it lengthens so much. No, you all need to get this because it is a great lengthening mascara, and while you have it on, your eyelashes do appear so much longer. I'm not saying it doesn't make your eyelashes grow, but again, I've only been wearing it for so little time that I have not noticed any length in my own lashes. What I did notice is that my eyelashes do feel softer and that they are not coming out. So that's a huge plus for me. This mascara is a real winner in my book. But what I do hope they come out with for this product is the extreme black formula. I am begging you, I need this in extreme black, Rimmel. If you are listening, I need it in extreme black. I'm about to go crazy on you if you don't. Just because I'm so insanely in love with it. And I am not just saying that just because it's sent for me for free. You saw the way it lengthened my eyelashes, you saw the finished results, and you saw me apply it live. So this is not like any trickery at all. I am completely in love with this mascara, and I am so happy I got it sent to me for free, because if not, I mean, I would have just been like, oh, another Lash Accelerator, because they have other formulas like this. And I mean, like I said, I'm not super into lengthening, so I would have probably never tried it, and I would have kept on buying my Max Splash, which I'm so happy with too, you know? But I'm so glad I got introduced to the Lash Accelerator line. So I might actually go out and try the other lash accelerators. But this one is a complete winner, and I don't see myself using another mascara for a while. I am so in love with the Rimmel mascaras. They're the best mascaras. I have my favorites from other brands, but I keep coming back to Rimmel mascaras just because they are the best mascaras. So definitely go try out this one when it hits stores. Hopefully you run into it at a store near you really soon. And if you already have this one and love it just like I do, go out and buy this one when it does come out and use them together, because they will give you the best results. I'm not kidding. My lower lashes have never looked this good before. Ah, so in love, so in love. Okay, I'll see you all in my next video. And again, thank you Influenster and thank you Rimmel for sending me the Lash Accelerator Endless. I am so happy you all did. Thank you so much. Bye!